has to front up, doesn't he, and explain why he got this so terribly wrong. Because businesses like yours, which have already been put under intense pressure, would have had to shut under Mr. Whitty's plan.
And I mean, let's not forget, Plan B will also have cost businesses as well, and jobs, and the economy, probably billions of pounds.
Plan BS, as I've called it from the start, we didn't need it.
So we were that close, and operators would have gone out of business. And January's been tough for many. So, for my colleagues in the industry, I'd like answers. Why did they get it so wrong when, we had the South African scientists telling us, I was tweeting it, you was tweeting it. Anyone with common sense was looking around the world and seeing what was happening. Why are our experts so off on this? And, if they know they're wrong, come and tell us why they was wrong. Tell us why, was it modelling or did they know something else? But we deserve an answer because there's been a lot of damage.
Well, exactly. And Amanda Patel, that's why I think all of this is unravelling, because, of course, COVID has become far less severe as it's gone on. But it's all about whether these lockdowns actually ever worked that I think now has to be looked at.
Well, Dan, I have to say, well spotted for not spotting Professor Whitty. And, of course, Jonathan Van Tam, who was, the rock star of the lockdowns, I was about to say a word starting with B. He's
gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's
and
out
he's
of
now
there.
living in he's working in a university. So all these guys who tormented us, they're no longer accountable. And I think it's really shameful. I'm really surprised about Professor Whitty because I thought that he had a bit more integrity than that. I would like for him to come forward and say why he did this again, and I'd like to be able to say to him, if you ever try and lock us down again, it will take a cop van and for me to be arrested, for me to ever abide by any of these recommendations.
Isn't there a little bit of you, because there is a little bit of me that feels quite sorry for them in the way that they were used by everybody wanted, we're going to use the science. And actually what they meant at the beginning was we're going to hide behind the scientists because we're not sure what's going on. So we'll push them out in front and they can be our body armour. And I've always felt quite sorry for them because we all know, and particularly now that we're 2 years in, we know that science is not an exact science. And we know that just like any sort of statistic or data, you can interpret it however you want. And the scientists always knew that.
Daisy. There were brave scientists.
There weren't a lot of them.
Well, there was Tegnell in Sweden, and there were people here like Carl Hennigan and Sunitra Gupta. There were people in the US like Jay Bhattacharya. And the problem is they were shut out by people like Whitty.
There was certainly a bit